Everyone who is on this side, please go into the center section if you don't mind. That's right. You won't have an LED tree in your face. Yes, and we appreciate you sitting in the center section. It makes it easier for us to take pictures of the show from the back of your head. Thank you very much. It's better seats anyway. Yes, much better. All right. All right. Everyone, thank you so much for coming to Poe's Magic Theater. You ready for the show to begin? Wow. What is that? What is that? I am not excited yet. I'm not going to introduce our headliner tonight with that kind of introduction. Everyone, are you excited to be here tonight? Yeah. Fantastic. Make sure your phones are on silent. Otherwise, you will be shamed during the course of the show. Randy himself will point at you and say, shame, shame, shame. All right, before we introduce our headliner tonight, I'd like to introduce myself. I am your host this evening, Vince Wilson. Thank you very much. That's okay for me, just be better for him. He's paid to be here tonight. All right, so now, I'm really excited to have you here tonight, but I thought before we introduce our headlining performer tonight, I might do a little bit of magic for you as well. How would you feel about something a little spooky? One moment. Okay, I think we got it now. Oh, I know what it is. I put my phone in my pocket next to the microphone. Sorry, that makes sense. Everyone, would you like to see something a little spooky tonight? Yeah. All right, after all, we are in a haunted hotel. Recently, I was driving back from Virginia. That's not the spooky part. And I stopped by a little town known as Burkittsville. You ever heard of Burkittsville, Maryland? No, anyone? No. It is where they filmed the Blair Witch Project. That's right. Now, truth be told, although the Blair Witch never actually existed, there is some basis in legend and myth in the area. I want to try to talk. Randy sounds fine, right? Okay. All right. I can project very well if you're not needing a microphone. All right. Now, at least for this part, I was traveling through Burkittsville, Maryland, on the way back from Virginia. All right, for Burkittsville, of course, is where they filmed the Blair Witch Project. And I realized I had not gotten my steps in yet that day. We were just talking about that earlier, right? I had not got my steps in yet, Dave, although I had lost 30 pounds in the last 6 months. So I decided to take a walk through the graveyard, as you do. That's right, in town. And I was getting to know near the end of the trail. The moon was full, the stars were bright. I came across a gravestone I had never seen before, even though I had walked along this trail many times before. It had a woman's name on it, an Irish name, I think it was, Lucy Fur, I believe it was. Anyone ever heard of her? You never heard about Lucy Fur? I know, it's Friday night. You got to do work today. Yeah. Takes a little catch up. And on top of the gravestone is this box. Pretty, isn't it? It's a hand-carved box. It has chrysanthemums carved into the top, as is the ancient Greek tradition for warding off evil or containing it inside. So I open it right up, obviously. And inside, I discovered this. Isn't that adorable? Isn't that cute? Yeah. a child had made this out of sticks and twine and mud, some red stuff I brushed off earlier. And it reminded me of a movie. What movie do you think it reminded me of? No, Toy Story, of course. That's right, yes. The power of imagination makes the toy come to life. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun if we could make this come to life? What do you think? Maybe not dance around and sing a jig or something like that, but perhaps you get to stand up just like this, using the power of imagination. All right, everyone, raise one hand like this. Careful back there, you look a little like Elon Musk. Move your fingers and imagine it standing up. Good job, everyone. Give yourselves a round of applause. Now, should the little stick man visit you in your room tonight, pour some salt on it, set it on fire, you should be okay. Now it's time to introduce our headliner tonight. Woo! I'm not introducing him with that lame introduction, everyone. It's time to introduce our headliner tonight. All right! That's correct. That is much better. Our performer tonight is internationally renowned, an award-winning magician who's performed on Penn and Teller twice. Once for Fullis and another time for the at-home special he did during the pandemic. All right, he's also been on Masters of Illusion, has regularly performed at the Magic Castle in Los Angeles, California, and the Chicago Magic Lounge in Chicago. That's right. And I would like to introduce you here tonight. He's a very good friend of mine and a spectacular performer. You're in for quite the treat. Everyone, give a round of applause for Randy Shaw!
What's good, everyone? Woo! Guys, my name is Randy Shaw. I'm from the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection, better known as Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Super Bowl champions. What's up, dude? At least we got a championship. Friends, I'd like to start off each and every one of my performances with 2 warm-up exercises, too. The first one is for me, the second one is for everyone here. And this first one uses my 2 fingers. I'm gonna tap my fingers 3 times, and something is gonna appear on one of my fingers. Watch closely, don't blink. Were you expecting an elephant? Now, friends, it only takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds for that thimble to vanish from my fingertips and appear underneath my arm. It takes 2 seconds for this thimble to travel from this side of my body and come around this side of my body. 2 seconds to go from that side of my body and come around that side of my body. 1 second to go from here to here. And if you miss that, we can send it back. But it takes 5 seconds for me to toss this thimble in the air, and it will land right here on this finger. Drum roll, please, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sometimes I miss. When I miss, I catch the rest of these right here. All right, now it's time for the second warm-up exercise. Actually, it's not a warm-up exercise for you. It's a psychological test. Yes, a psychological test to tell me what type of crowd that I'm working with this evening. So everyone, please indulge me. Hold out your arms like this. Lock your fingers. Cross your thumbs. Look at your thumbs. If your right thumb is on top, that means you're 95% more intelligent than everyone in this room. However, if your left thumb is on top, that means you're 95% more attractive than everyone in this room. And she just whispered to this gentleman, I got both thumbs on top. You can put your hands down. It's okay to be intelligent and attractive. Speaking of that, have you ever looked someone in the eye and you knew exactly what they were thinking? I could do that, and I'm going to prove that to you right now. Man, right here. Can you stand up, please? You can stay where you are. Look me right here in the eye, and I'm going to tell everyone what you're thinking. She's thinking, wow, that magician sure is good up there. Thank you for the compliment. Sit down. But actually, I could do that. But before we get to that, by a round of applause, how many people play blackjack? By a round of applause. How many people play poker? By a round of applause. Solitaire. Yeah, everyone who claps on solitaire, you're the individuals who do nothing at work. We know who you are now. We know exactly who you are. And so actually, what's going to take place, friends? In a moment, I'm going to toss this deck of cards out into the audience to someone. Whoever gets the cards, you have to know the difference between a card, spades, and diamonds. So we're going to use adults for this. You're going to stand up. You're going to hold the cards face down in the palm of your hand. You're going to break open like that. Peek at one card. Shut it. Then I'm going to give you some further instructions. So let's start with someone up front. Are you familiar with cards, my friend? Do you know the difference between the clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds? So, all right, here, take the cards. All right, stand up. All right, hold them face down in your hand. Break it open and peek at one card anywhere you want. You remember it? Shut it. Okay. All right, let's get someone in the back. Raise your hands if you're familiar with cards in the back. Just raise your hand. And I want you to walk the cards to that person in the back with their hands raised. I saw someone in the back. Raise your hand. And then come back up here and join me on stage once you pass the cards to that person. Okay. Stand up, sir. Stand right here. Okay. Break it open. Peek at one card. Hold the face down. Peek at one card. You got one? You have one? All right, remember it? Let's get someone else. Let's get someone over here on this end. Raise your hands if you're familiar with cards. Let's try to get someone. Don't be afraid. We can get someone back down here. Raise your hand.
Throw it up if you
No. I'll see some, just someone with their hands raised. Just anyone you want. All right. You got one? All right. I want both of y'all to join me on stage. Come on up and give them a big round of applause. All right. Now I want you to place the cards in the box. All right, let me explain what's going to take place. I'm going to look all three of these gentlemen in the eye, not in a creepy way. Get into their thoughts and tell you the card that they select. Okay? We're going to start with you, my friend. Look at me. Blink. Look at me. Blink. Look at me. Blink. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. It's also the windows to the conscious and subconscious. The way you blink at me tells me that you're thinking of a number card. Am I correct? Okay. And you're thinking of a number card too. Am I correct? It's an even number. Am I correct? And you're thinking of a black card. Am I correct? I want all three of you to look at me, think of the color, the suit, and the value of your card. I'm going to hold my hands up like the Illuminati. Blink. 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 All three of you close your eyes. Let's say think of the color, the suit, and the value. Four diamonds, six of clubs, 10 of hearts. If I named your card, you can go back to your seat. He was like, what the hell just happened there? Friends, magicians, we are the guardians of secrets. Yes, magicians are the guardians of secrets. And right here, I have a secret that you, my friend, I would like for you to find. Do not open it. Make sure no one gets to it. You can place it in your pocket. You can place it on the floor underneath you. You can place a drink started with someone's imagination. Everything. From this building that we're in, to the cars that we drive, to the cell phones that we use. Everything is started with someone's imagination, including puzzles like the Rubik's Cube. The Rubik's Cube was created by a professor of architecture to teach his students how to imagine three-dimensional design. And over the years, it has become the world's most popular puzzle. And people have come up with very imaginative ways to solve a Rubik's Cube. For example, you have some individuals who can solve a Rubik's Cube with one hand. You have others who can solve it blindfolded. And then you have those unique people who can take a miniature Rubik's Cube, mix it up, place it in their mouth, and solve it with their tongue. I can do that. And that is on my Instagram account. But I'm not doing that tonight. However, I'd like to come up with, I think that there's a way of solving a Rubik's Cube using nothing but your imagination. And I'd like to test that out right now, tonight. And you know what? You look bored. Come on up here. Give her a big round of applause as she comes on up here. Give her a big round of applause. How are you? That's okay. Your name is?
Jasmine.
Nice to meet you, Jasmine. Stand right here. Now, Jasmine, have you ever solved a Rubik's Cube before?
Like 4 times?
No, the entire cube. You don't think so? I think it is not no. So we're going to see what you don't know how. Okay. All right. So take that. Mix it up, Jasmine. Okay. And when you're satisfied, pass the cube to me. Now you're not trying to solve it.
I know, I'm just trying to mix it up a little bit more.
Hey, our friends, can we agree that Jasmine has mixed up this Rubik's Cube? If we can agree, look at your neighbor and say, yes, it's mixed. All right, Jasmine, we're going to isolate the cube in the bag. It's very important that it's isolated in the bag, okay? We're going to hold the bag up top, face the audience. Now, Jasmine, just using your imagination, nothing else. I want you to imagine that you're twisting and turning that Rubik's Cube. Yes. You know, the right side, the left side, the middle vertical, the middle horizontal, the top side, the bottom, and the back.
Yeah. All good solved.
No, not solved, just mixing it up.
Oh, I'm mixing it up.
Just moving it around.
Alright, moving around.
Now, Jasmine, we're going to solve it one color at a time. Every time you solve one color, it gets progressively more difficult to solve the next.
Right.
So let's start with the color red. In your mind,
Okay.
in your imagination, start mixing the cube to solve the color red.
Yep. Okay, I think it's solved.
Okay? All right, let's go with blue.
And I got still red is still solved.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna twist it around. I think I was gonna do it solved, so we'll do that. Alright, so
All right, green.
red, blue, and green all getting solved. Yes, yes, green done. Fine.
Yellow.
Red, blue, green, yellow. 4 sides. Alright, yeah, I've done that.
White.
This is where it gets tricky.
Yes, it is.
Red, blue, green, yellow, and white. So sorry. We're all being solved. Yes, they are done.
I think you may want to turn it front side. You get to choose left or right.
We're gonna go to the right.
How many times?
Twice.
Right. All right, now the last color, orange.
Okay, so all 6 sides. One, blue, yellow, back to green, white, yellow, orange. That is done.
That is done. She's clapping. All right. Jasmine, Jasmine, be honest. In your imagination, did you see yourself solving that Rubik's Cube that you mixed?
Yeah, all solved.
In your imagination, you saw the cube that you mixed.
The cube I made.
Friends, sometimes imagination becomes reality. Jasmine, open up the bag.
Okay, I really did a good
Yeah, take out the cube, hold it up high, show everyone that it's complete and stop. Give Jasmine a big round of applause. Yeah. Friends, people often ask me, how did I get started in magic? So I'm going to share that with you right now. I did not get started in magic when I was a kid. I was a well-adjusted kid. I used to play soccer, chess, and I wrestled. I got interested in magic when I was in graduate school at Penn State. I was studying health education research, and I was also teaching a class. And so one day, a student after class showed me a magic trick. Actually, the student was a member of my fraternity. I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. And he showed me a magic trick, and I was hooked. And so between writing my master's thesis and teaching classes, I used to do magic tricks for various student events on campus. After receiving my master's degree, I moved to South Africa for a year to study at the University of the Western Cape in Cape Town, South Africa. I came back to the United States, started working for the University of Pennsylvania in the Department of Epidemiology and Biostatistics doing research. At the same time, I was working on my doctoral degree in public health. After a year and a half of doing both of those things, I said, I want to do card tricks for a living. So I quit my job, left the doctoral program, and for the past 19 years, 27 different countries, 5 TV shows, and the greatest magic trick that I ever performed. The first 6 years of performing magic full time, nothing else. The first 6 years of performing magic full time, I paid off my entire student loans. And that is my origin story, and that is true. That is true. But when I was in South Africa, it was a very salient time of my life. And out of the 27 different countries I performed in, South Africa was the most significant, most interesting. Why? Because in South Africa, there are 11 official languages. 11 official languages. 90% of the country speaks 6 of these languages fluently. My favorite language is Zulu. My favorite Zulu word is Ubuntu. It means I am because you are. You are because I am. It speaks about the symbiotic relationship of mankind, that we're all connected in some type of way. But when I was first told this concept, I did not believe. Until one day, when I was volunteering on a farm, one of the farm workers and I had this discussion about this word, this concept, Ubuntu. And he said, you know what? It's best to show you than to explain it to you. Tonight, I'm going to show you. Please join me. Give her a big round of applause as she comes up to the stage. You can go on board. Any name? Your name? Najette. How you doing, Najette? Okay, stand right here. I'm gonna bite you. Okay, you ready, Najette? Okay, Najette, look in the bag. Look in the bag. Here, get your side. Turn it inside out. Do you see, do you feel anything, Najette? No. Nothing. Everyone say nothing? Najette, reach inside the bag again. Turn it inside out. Do you see, do you feel anything? No. Nothing. Now, Najette, this is very important. I want you to feel my sleeves, make sure nothing is up my sleeves. Now, don't get happy now. That's okay, that's okay. Anything here? No. Feel this one? Roll up the sleeves a little bit. Good. Anything? No. Take one last look in the bag. Hand out. Turn it. Push your hand in. Good. Now you take your hand out. Anything? No. Friends, simply by rubbing my fingers together, that creates friction. Friction creates heat. Heat creates energy. When I snap my fingers, is that? Yes. Something appears on the palm of my hand. Can you see it? No. You cannot? No. That's because it's invisible. Okay. When I say go, I want everyone to count from 3 to 1. I'm going to toss this invisible object in the air and attempt to catch it in the bag. Ready, set, go.
3, 2, 1.
These are expensive these days, aren't they? Take a look. Do you see anything? Hand out. Push it back in. Nothing. Can you see the egg in the bag? Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. Touch it. Can you feel it?
I can feel that.
Hold your hand up. Wave in a circle. Snap your fingers. And at the speed of sound, that egg completely vanishes. Nothing's on the outside. Nothing's on the inside. Completely gone. Now you remember, I gave you the definition of Ubuntu. I am because you are. You are because I am. Major, I was able to do this because of you. Which means you're able to do it because of me. It's your turn.
Oh no.
Reach inside. Turn it inside out. Anything? No, yeah, no. Take it all out. Anything?
No.
Face the ordinance. Follow my instructions. You see how I'm holding that bag? 2 fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. Yeah, 2 fingers on the inside, 2 fingers. Pinch with your thumbs. Hold it tight. Okay, right there. Now look at me. Do exactly as I do. I want you to slowly, very slowly, bring the bag towards you. Slowly, slowly. Stop. Just peek inside the bag. Do you see anything? Yes or no?
No.
Slowly hold it out. Hold it tight with your left hand. Let go with your right hand like I'm doing. Hold your hand back. All right, do not drop the bag. Snap your fingers. Toss in the bag. Shake. Stop. When you looked inside, did you see anything?
No.
When you reached inside, turn it inside out, did you feel anything?
No.
Hold up your right hand. Wiggle your fingers. Reach inside. Take out the contents. Hold it up high. Show everybody. My man is like, what? Oh, so friends, I was performing on a cruise ship. 3 months ago. I was performing on a cruise ship. And then after the show on a cruise ship, this married couple approached me. They said they've been married for around 50 years. Elderly couple, charming couple. They said they was married for 50 years. The wife said, Randy, I really enjoyed your show. But can you tell me one thing? I said, yes, ma'am. What would you like to know? She said, you called me up on stage. I looked in that bag. I reached inside that bag. I turned it inside out. I looked in it. I felt your sleeve, nothing. And then when I held that bag and you were standing away from me, I reached inside that egg and appeared in that bag. Randy, can you tell me how that trick was done? I said, ma'am, if I tell you, I'll have to kill you. She looked at me and she said, well, go tell my husband that. You know what? I like to try a little experiment. I see a young one here in the audience, a real young one here. Come on up here. Yes, give her a big round of applause. Come on up here. What is your name? Layla, stand here, Layla. You wasn't supposed to be here. All right, I want you to face the audience and show everyone your pretty face, okay? All right, I want everyone to hold up your right hand. Now, Layla, whatever directions they move their hand, you're going to follow with your head. Like that, okay? All right, everyone move your hands this way. That way. This way. That way. 3, 2, 1. Put your hands down. Friends, you just hypnotized Layla. Oh, Layla, hold up your right hand. Hold up your left hand. Put both hands down. See, she does anything I say, it works. I told you it works. But I'm going to prove to you that Layla is under a light hypnotic trance. I'm going to do something that everyone here will see. But because Layla is under a light hypnotic trance, she will not be able to see it. So it's important that you do not say anything, or else it will break this trance that she's under. Now, this is only going to last for 90 seconds. You're not going to do anything embarrassing, Layla, okay? But I would like for you to do one thing. Layla, anytime I ask you a question, you have to answer loud and honestly to the audience. Do you understand? It's not loud enough. Do you understand? Yes. Good. Now, friends, anytime I ask you a question, I would like for you to answer loud and honestly. Do y'all understand? Yes. Okay, stand right here, Layla. All right, now, Layla, this is what's going to take place. You see this napkin? I'm going to place this napkin in my hand. You're going to tap right there. And then that's when the magic is going to begin. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. Can you see the napkin, Layla? Can everyone in the audience see the napkin? All right. You know what to do, Layla. Go ahead. Tap right there. Layla, can you see the napkin? Can y'all see the napkin?
Yes.
Layla, can you see the napkin? Can y'all see the napkin?
Yes.
Layla, can you see the napkin? Tap here. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Hypnosis. Let's try this. Can you see the napkin?
Yes.
Now remember, I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna tap right there, and then that's when the magic's gonna happen. Okay? All right, good. Tap right there. Layla, can you see the napkin?
No.
Can y'all see the napkin?
Yes.
Layla, can you see it? Can y'all see it in the back?
Yes.
Layla, can you see it?
No.
Tap here. Can you see it? Good. Hypnosis. Now, Layla, be honest. Do you know what's going on? Be honest. What's going on? Tell me. Look what's going on. Let me explain what's happening. It's a picture under like hypnotic trance. Well, I pretend to take it in my hand, but I keep it in this hand. You're looking here, but it's there. Okay? So now you know what's going to happen. Where's the napkin? Tap. Good job. See now? Here we go. A little bit closer. I got you. Where's the napkin? Hypnosis. Wait, hold up, hold up. We're going to do this a different way. All right? Keep your hands this far apart. I'm going to give you these two little stress balls. This is alpha, this is beta. Which one is alpha? No, this is alpha. Which one is alpha? Which one is beta? Good. Now, Layla, you will not be able to keep your eye on alpha. You won't be able to do it. How old are you? Yeah, no person under the age of 15 is been able to keep their eye on alpha, no matter how hard they try. Because I just put you under a microscope. You won't be able to keep your eye on alpha. Remember, this is alpha, this one is beta. Okay? Keep your eye on alpha until I tell you to stop. Okay? Which one is beta? See, you took your eyes off alpha. Which one is alpha? Which one is beta? Remember, keep your eye on alpha. Yes. All right. I told you, don't feel embarrassed. No kid had this technique. No kid under the age of 15 has been able to keep their eye on alpha. Which one is beta? Which one is alpha? There's something we're off. Which one is beta? Which one is alpha? Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay. All right. Keep your eye on alpha. Okay. Where's alpha? High or low? Good job. Which one is beta? All right, which one is alpha? Good job. Keep your eye on alpha. Where's alpha? Keep your eye on alpha. Where's alpha? Good job. Good job. Remember, keep your eye on alpha, not beta. Where's alpha? High or low? Good job. Which one is alpha? High or low? One more time. Which one is alpha? High or low? Right there. Give me a big round of applause. Friends, there's a relationship between cards and time. There are 52 cards in the deck, 52 weeks in the year. There are 4 suits: clubs, hearts, spades, and diamonds for a season: summer, winter, fall, spring. There are 13 cards in this suit, which corresponds to the 13 cycles of the moon. There are 12 court cards, those are the Jack, Queen, King, 12 months of the year. If you were to add up the pips of all the cards, ace being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack is 11, Queen is 12, King is 13. You get 364. Throw in the Joker, 365, the number of days in the year. There's always 2 jokers in a fresh deck of cards. That second joker accounts for leap year. Cards come in two colors, black and red, which stands for the duality of life. Day, night, good, evil, sweet, sour. So what does all of that mean besides I'm a nerd for knowing all of that? It means cards are ancient, mysterious, and ritualistic. We're going to do something mysterious with this deck of cards right here. And you, my friend, I want you to come on up here and join me. Give them a big round of applause right here. All right? And remember, make sure nothing happens to that envelope. And your name is? Curtis. You're up here to make sure I don't do anything sneaky. Okay? But let's use a couple people here. Ma'am, I want you to reach over and take a card out the deck. Okay? And you haven't done anything, right? All right, take a card out the deck. Okay? And ma'am, take a card out the deck. Good. And Curtis, you're going to take the final card. Okay? Everyone who selected the card, I want you to look at your card. And show people next to you. Make sure I don't see it. Curtis, you can show these people over here, these five people over here. Good. All right. If you know what your card is, say yes.
Yes.
All right, Curtis, I want you to put your card back. Don't forget your card, Curtis. If you do, that tells me you're a psychopath. Okay. Let's do you. All right. Put your card back. Good. Remember your card. Okay. Got it? All right, man. Tell me when to stop. Right here. Okay. You remember your card?
Yep.
And who was it? Right here. And your name? Chantel. Place your card back. Good. All right. Here we go. Here's the idea. I'm going to attempt to find all four of your cards. And I don't know where your cards are in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. You're going to find all four cards 4 different ways. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run my thumb down the side, and you can see the corners, the pips of the cards, can you? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to memorize every card in the deck, the position of every card in the deck. Chantel, tell everyone, what is your card? King of Spades. Okay, I think I know exactly where that is. And I'm going to find it the fancy way, okay? Here we go. King of Spades? King of Spades, right here. Ma'am in the back, I'm not going to find your card. You're going to find it. I'm going to drop some cards in my hand like this. You tell me when to stop before I get to the end, okay?
Stop.
Woo, right here?
Yep.
Right here. What was your card?
It's a heart.
Take it. If it's a 6 of cards, hold it up high and tell everyone yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. My friend, your turn, okay? Just think of your card. Just think of your card. We're going to do this something differently, okay? All right. I want you to look at the palm of my hand, okay? And think of your card. Project your card to the palm of my hand. Whatever happens to my hand happens to your card. You see I reversed my hand? Turn my hand around? And one card in the deck has reversed itself right here. What was your card?
7 of diamonds.
Yes, the 7 of diamonds right there. All right, Curtis, what? Curtis, the 2 of spades is not your card. I know, you know why I know? Because only 5% of the population would choose the 2 of spades. Really, only 5% of the population. And when I spread the cards towards you, you were looking, you took that card. But only 5% will not choose the 2 of spades. That's how I know it's not yours. So let's get rid of that. Hold on to that. Let me find your card with one hand. I want you to look here. Think of the color, the suit, the value of your card with one hand, friends. A lot of skill. Tell me where to go, Curtis. Try this again. Tell me where to go. Curtis, what was your card?
Ace of hearts.
Ace of heart. And I said I will find it with one hand, right? Did I say I will find it with one hand? Your hand. Uh, how many people here are familiar with the Mandela effect? You heard of it? You heard of it? You never heard of the Mandela effect? Come on up here, give her a big round of applause. Since you come on up here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. And it's just because you're closer. How are you? What is your name?
Don't be shy, Tiffany.
I look like Dougie. You know, a lot of people say I look like Dougie Fresh and I look like the guy from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh my gosh. Your name again? Tiffany. All right. Sir, you said you know what the Mandela effect is, correct? Explain. Just explain it.
Isn't it like when you grew up, you thought something was something and it changed when you got older?
Yes. So let me explain what it is. The Mandela effect is this. When you think something occurred, but it actually didn't occur. It's a false memory, essentially. Let me explain. It originated with Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela was in prison for 27 years. And during the time he was in prison, people thought that he died. So reporters, journalists, historians, and educators in school used to talk about Nelson Mandela as if he was dead. But when he got out of prison, people were like, well, hold on, what happened here? We know this man is not Jesus Christ. He didn't resurrect. No, but he was in prison all that time and he thought they forgot all about him. But then he remembered that he was alive. Hence the name the Mandela effect. And so we all experience Mandela effect in various aspects of our lives. For example, those of us who play Monopoly, if I were to ask you to describe the Monopoly man, you would say, oh, he had a monocle on. He wears a monocle. No, he doesn't. That's the Mandela effect. He thought something happened, but it never happened. But I'll give you something that everyone here has experienced. Have you ever left your home and friends? Got into your car, and you said, oh, I left my cell phone in my bedroom. You go in your bedroom, you look for the bed, you look in the dresser, you look everywhere, you cannot find your cell phone. Now, no one has been home for the past week because they've been on a business trip, vacation with kids, you can hang out with your friends or whatever, or camp or whatever, and you're like, I'm the only one here in this home, and I know I had that cell phone in my bedroom, but when you walk down to the kitchen, you find your cell phone on the kitchen table. It's not Alzheimer's, it's the Mandela effect. And I think we can recreate that. And we're going to use this book here. And Tiffany, can you tell everyone the name of that book? Roll out. Yes, the book of useless information. Now, Tiffany, I know the lighting is bad here. Can you tell everyone how many pages? 191. Can you be so kind just to read something off that page? The very last one, that's interesting. No, the next one, underneath it.
Approximately 97% of statistics are made up.
Yes, 97% of all statistics are made up. Tell me when to stop, Tiffany. All right, what page number? Either side. 170. All right, just read something real quick, or just point to what I can read because I know the lighting is bad here. Okay. Anyway, you want. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's okay. You can get your glasses if you want.
Okay, during the time of the atomic bomb was being hatched by the United States at
Oh, I don't know that one. Alamogado, go ahead.
New Mexico, applicants for routine jobs like janitors were disqualified if they could read.
Mm-hmm. Good. Oh, no, that's good. You want to get your glasses? Just want to get your glasses. No, you are. Okay, all right. Tell me when to stop one more time. All right, you're gonna mark right here. Hold it up with your hands. Tiffany, close your eyes. Okay. I want you to listen to every sound you hear in your ear. Open your eyes. Good. You're gonna turn to the page that you stopped me at. Don't say it, but can you see the page number? Do you know what it is? Don't say it. Can you see it though? Clearly? All right, choose a word off that page. Don't say it, just choose any word or sentence that you can remember. You have a word. You have a sentence. Or a word. It's up to you. You have one. Take one last look at that word. Right? Take one last look at the page number. And remember, it's very important. You got it? All right. Take the book. Put it in your hands. Close your eyes. Remember, close your eyes. Remember, listen to every sound you hear. Open your eyes. Friends, everything that happened between the first time I snapped my fingers and the second time I snapped my fingers never really happened. Never happened. Tiffany, what was the word that you looked at? Yeah. Now, virtually. What was the page number? 123 and virtual. Turn to page 123. Page 123 does not exist. Before the show, I tore it out, the page. I just induced the Mandela effect on Tiffany. This is not gaslighting. You thought you saw page 123. You thought you saw the word virtually, but it couldn't be because, as I said, I tore it out the page, out the book. And I have evidence. Remember I said magicians are guardians of secrets? Pass Tiffany the envelope.
Wait a minute.
Pass Tiffany the envelope. Open up the envelope, Tiffany. Take it out. Is that page 123? Yeah, is it? Does it match right here, line for line, word for word, correctly there? Give Tiffany a big round of applause. Thank you. You know what? I'm short on time. Vince, can I do one more?
Yes.
Two more.
Yes.
Thank you, Vince. Remember I said cards are ancient, mysterious, and ritualistic? We're going to do something ritualistic. My friend right here. Yes, you come on up here. Give him a big round of applause. Let's get someone else to help him out. Let's get say, you know what? Yes, you. I love your smile. Come on up here. Give him a big round of applause. What's your name, my friend? Nice to meet you, Brian. Nice to meet you. And what is your name? Nice to meet you, Sheila. Over here, Sheila. Sheila, take the cards. I want you to shuffle them up the best way you know how. Now, friends, there are 75 different ways to shuffle a deck of cards. Did you know that, Brian? Yes, there are. Magicians know this. The 75, 76 now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sheila, you're going to count 10 cards in my hand one at a time. Friends, every time a card hits my hand, you're going to count out loud. You understand? All right, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How many cards have you won? How many?
10.
Sheila, take these 10 cards. Do you have any pockets in there? All right, can you forward your cards in the palms of your hand, tight and face forward? Good. All right, good. Brian, your turn. Count 10 cards. Everyone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How many cards, everyone?
10.
How many?
10.
You have pockets. Place them in your right pocket. It doesn't make a difference. Sheila, Brian, place forward. Brian, hands at your side. Sheila, hold the cards tight. Left. Right. Both of you, keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed until I tell you to open them. Just focus on my voice. You're going to experience something totally incredible. When I clap my hands, I want both of you to take a deep breath. When I clap again, you're going to exhale through your nose. Deep breath. breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Eyes still closed. Sheila, if you can hear my voice, nod your head yes. Brian, if you can hear my voice, nod your head yes. We'll almost get a deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. No cameras for this, please. Deep breath. Exhale. Eyes still closed. Starting now, any sensation you feel on any part of your body, I want you to remember that. We're going to start with you, Brian. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Chill. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Eyes closed. Let us begin. Eyes closed. I tapped or touched one of you. If you felt the tap anywhere in your body, raise your hand real high. If you felt the tap, raise your hand real high. Put your hands down. Show everyone with your fingers how many taps you felt. Put your hands down. Point to where you felt the tap. Put your hands down. Open up your eyes. Let me explain why everyone is freaked out right now. During this whole process, I only tapped one person. Is that true, everyone?
Yes.
And the only person I tapped was Brian. Is that true?
Yes.
Did I tap Sheila?
No.
Did anyone tap her?
No.
Did anything tap her?
No.
She cursed. Okay. But Sheila, you said you felt some taps. Yes?
Yes.
Let me explain what you felt. You felt 3 cards travel from your hand to Brian's pocket. How many cards did both of them count?
10.
Did I come near Brian's pocket?
No.
Did I come or touch Sheila's hand?
No.
Sheila, count the cards one at a time in my head. Everyone count out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sheila just said I feel violated. Brian, take the cards out your pockets. Count them one at a time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Give it up for Sheila and Brian. Thank you, my friend. So friends, it's been a pleasure performing for you this evening. It's really been a pleasure. Thank you, thank you. I had a great time performing for you. You can follow me on Instagram at ran_magic. ran_magic. You don't have to do that now after the show. If you want to take some pictures and everything, you can do that after the show too. At the beginning of every month, I always put my schedule up. So if I'm performing here or somewhere in Baltimore, or if I'm performing somewhere else, I literally perform all across the country. Next week I will be in Seattle, Washington. So if you have friends and family in Seattle, Washington, you just DM me and have them DM me also, and let them know that you saw me here, and I'll get them into my show. Okay? It's always a pleasure performing for people. The first time, you're spectators. The second time, you're family. Really appreciate that. And speaking of family, I think I have my sister here. Is my sister here? My sister right here. It's been, I don't know the last time my sister saw me perform. It was probably before the pandemic. She's a resident here. She's doing good work at the school district here in Baltimore. So it's always a pleasure when my family comes to see me. It's a little pressure because they saw me when I was garbage. And if I wasn't good, don't talk about me. But friends, I like to end with this. I was performing in Chicago 2 months ago. No, last month I was performing in Chicago, and in the middle of my act, this woman stands up and says, "You're a liar." So I had to check, make sure it wasn't my ex. And I said she's correct, but not for those reasons. I'm a liar because I really cannot do the things I cannot do. I cannot walk on water. I cannot levitate. I cannot turn water into wine. Because if I could, my name would be Jesus and I would have 12 disciples. But after the show, the woman came up to me and she said, "That trick you did with the rope, that was the closest thing to a miracle." So I'm going to end my show with that trick. Here we go. Grab the end. There, pull. Pull. Go. Pass the rope to the young lady behind. There, pull. Let go. Over here, sir. Grab the end. Okay. Pull. Let go. Friends, 10 fingers, 2 hands, and 1 handsome magician. That's me. Here we go. We're going to take this rope, cut it into 2 pieces, and tie it into a knot. Each knee son. Young lady, place that underneath your pillow. When you wake up in the morning, you're going to find $50. If you don't, ask your parents. We'll do this again, just in case you missed it the first time. Friends, how many pieces of rope do I have? 2. How many? 2. Don't blink, because we're back to 1 right here. Stay right here. Oh, I got you. It's okay. Face the audience. Good. Grab the ends, hold them up high, and gently pull. Good. Leaving me with a loop right here. 1 loop. Okay? Good. Thank you. Good.
You're lying.
This is the ends. This is a loop. Let's see if we can fix this. That's one. Friends, they say the hands are quicker than the eye. That's not true. So everyone on this side, keep your eyes on the end. Say end. Everyone on this side, keep your eyes on the middle. Say middle. Middle. End. Watch the ends, my friends. That's the middle. That's the end. That's my time. My name is Randy Shaw. Thank you, everyone. God bless.
Randy Shine, everyone! House lights, please. House lights, thank you. All right, so we had a tradition here at Poe's Magic Theater, and that is the air. But the show is particularly spectacular. Now, everyone, let me ask you a question. Was that a 5 out of 5 star show? Now, what you could really do is to give Poe's Magic Theater and Randy Shine a solid, all right, is to go on Google and give us a 5-star review. Now, if you don't think it was worth 5 stars, come see me after the show so I can tell you why you're wrong. And then, or, I'm just kidding about that part, maybe. Or go to Chris Angel's website, give him whatever review you want. All right. But yeah, please help us out. Mention Randy Shine in your Google review, and it helps him out too. It helps with the SEO, helps us out as well. We appreciate it very much. So we have a big tradition here in which we have the traditional Pose Magic Selfie. And what that means is Randy's going to come back up here on stage. That's right. Everyone's going to stand up in the audience. All right. And Randy's going to stand in front of here and take a picture with the audience. All right. All right. And everyone, put your hands up in the air. All right. Not like Elon Musk back here. Already, yeah. Okay, stop doing that. We're starting to make me wonder, okay? All right. Okay, now, everyone say, Randy! Perfect. All right. All right, now, thank you so much for coming tonight. Make sure you subscribe to our newsletter, watch our coming things. And for the VIP guests, come back in 10 minutes, take a restroom break, and everybody not get a drink. Come back in 10 minutes for the VIP Andrew show. If you would like to see more magic, and you haven't signed up for VIP, it's only $10 more. You get fees at the front desk. We'll be happy to sell you some tickets.
How long is the,
Half an hour.
about an hour? How long?
Oh, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Everybody can do it. 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Go to bed, get a drink, do both. That's right, exactly.
You know what's so funny is I went downstairs to the bar. Behind the bar, the other bar. That was what the moment. Middle here is good? Yeah. All right. Two was fine. Oh my gosh. So you coming back tomorrow? Get here on time tomorrow. I'm gonna change. So you can go on up here to do something. No, it's true. Oh yeah. Yeah, fine.
No, that transfer, that card is in there.
I know. That's a signature effect of mine. Yeah.
And I was like, as your impact, wait a minute. She's an impact, she can feel it.
Yeah, same time.
Now you'll be fine. Because you're doing magic.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I know.
And we're even working here. They can't.
Those are separate.
Unless you
For Wednesday to Sunday.
I think the only way you can get a couple Fridays.
No, it's called the Moisture Festival.
Then
A bunch of variety rides. So you got Jolly Good Portion, Portion.
from the Moisture Festival. My last day of performance was Sunday. Right. By the time the show ends, and I, you know, like 7 p.m. flight, I'll get back Monday morning, like 6 a.m. Something like something.
Push your stomach with us.
Start. I got some gas.
That's right.
Emailed me this afternoon. He said I need to submit. Cruise ship wants to submit. So maybe I'll have something for that.
Your next move here will be in Atlanta on Saturday.
Yeah. But that's okay to say. Small as well. Okay.
Well, I don't work with Chris to get the monitor. I think I told you. I don't know if I told you.
Oh.
I got a cruise ship agent, college agent,
Oh yeah, you did, yeah.
and a film festival agent.
I think if JP is actually staying away, that'll be less of a negative influence on it. We'll have more real work.
Trump is cutting down a lot of stuff.
You do understand what a talented people do.
Yeah, so since you know basically, you guys know some so I'm kind of hesitant because
Yeah, you're about a tenth of the political line. You're about 5%.
petition.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying? But that's this question just like that's the other thing, just overall, some schools that go corrupt.
Yeah.
So the first thing to go is to scale back on student activities and use that money just to keep other things going. So that affects what I do. You've done good, kid. That's the best compliment you've had anybody. Yep. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yes, they are. Well, whatever. You know how we say Randy B, Montgomery County, like 5 seconds.
Yeah, what do you do, like a couple minutes?
Yeah, I want to see y'all guys work. So did everybody do something?
Yeah.
How much we got?
It was normally 30 minutes, but I think that's a constraint. Yeah.
Okay.
So that you had 10 minutes.
Are you gonna be here tomorrow? Yes, sir. You gonna be here tomorrow? Yeah. I'm gonna do something or not do something tonight and then do tomorrow. You're gonna be here tomorrow. You're gonna be here tomorrow. Right.
I will be here tomorrow.
So I want you to do something. You do something. Okay. All right. So
Well, yeah, then you can all do something. You just got 10 minutes. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna take some time. So between you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right, works.
All right. Sir. Y'all ready?
So you said was just how long is your set range, you think?
I'm short. It just makes me
How long do you think? 15?
Huh?
15 minutes?
15 minutes.
All right, so we'll just go 5 minutes over for this whole set, and you, John and Brian.
So what you want to do?
Did you want to do something about it?
Well, yeah.
Sure.
Well, what I'm thinking of is 30 minutes. It's going to be 30 minutes. And I will do a short sobriety thing.
Okay.
If I'm going to do more than that, then I'll do like hospital. But yeah, it's going to be 15. She's sisters. Yeah. Well, she's coming back tomorrow too. So. Oh, great. So it's going to be 15.
Yeah, do like 5 minutes.
I can do 5.
Okay. I agree we do 5 minutes.
Oh, 3 of 5.
Yeah, there you go. We're good. We got it now.
Okay, all right.
So we're still waiting on people to come back for the
Okay.
the extra show.
All right, Ron.
So I think 15 and 3.
Ron.
Yeah.
Y'all- y'all-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on down.
Think a little closer.
The VIP after show is up to you.
Yeah. Keep it together.
Apparently, a cologne factory or aftershave factory has exploded outside.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, do you have a close-up map? Do you have a close-up map?
I do have a close on that.
Who's up first?
What's on second? Are you not going to follow the Max Baby cheeseburger tradition of always get that on this person? All right.
Why, that's what they do?
Yeah, that's what it is. Their mentality was this: Max Baby was always this. Some of their students do the same thing now, but it was like I go first because if people after me are better or worse than I was confident, yeah, I get to relax. But
I don't care about that.
what is Max Baby?
All right. Who's up first?
I go first.
So, oh, you gonna make?
Oh yeah, yeah. Hello everyone. All right, so we're about to start our VIP after show. Congratulations, VIP guests. All right. So thank you very much for coming here tonight. All right, you're going to see 30 minutes of additional extra super magic. Not only that, you can see a little bit of variety tonight. We're going to start with our headliner performance tonight. Oh no, actually, not start off with him. I'm sorry, he's going to be last. All right, he's doing the opposite of what some people do. All right, which is cool. All right, now, so our first performance tonight actually is not only a fantastic card magician, but in addition to that, he's also a physician. That's right, an actual medical doctor. In fact, some people call him the magical MD. Magician MD, that's right, I was close. Anyway, Magician MD, that's right, you should see his open heart surgery card trick and kills every time. That's right, see, that was funny. No? Oh, wow. Everyone's a critic. All right. Anyway, I'd like to introduce our first performer today. Everyone give a round of applause for Brian Wynn.
Woo! Hey, everybody. How's it going? I've been doing magic for over 10 years. I think that magic while I was in medical school, believe it or not, as if I wasn't already busy enough, right? But for me, magic was an escape. And what I love most about magic is that through the sense of wonder, we become kids again. Back to a simpler time, laughing and playing together. So, let's go. What's your name? Layla, help me out. You can stay right there. I'm going to drop some cards. Say stop anytime you like. Oh, what happened there? Can we try again? Somewhere around the middle, all right? Go ahead and say stop. Right there. Perfect. Take a look at that card. Keep that in your mind. Don't tell me what it is. Everybody got that. Now, we'll get that card locked into the back. And you said it was Layla, right? Okay, here's the thing. If that card locks into the pack, I'm not going to do something magic. Instead, you will. What's your name? Clint. Clint. I'm going to leave the magic up to you. In a moment, be creative. You can just cast a spell, snap your fingers, wave your hand, give it a mystical chant, whatever you like. Be creative. That's great. You feel the magic? Did you guys feel it? You kind of felt it. Because keep in mind, I didn't shuffle the cards, right, Layla? So how amazing would it be? Clint, with that magical snap, should make one card rise from the center up to the very top. The Jack of Spades, everybody. Is that not your card? Are you sure? What happened? I was counting on you. Shoot. But you know what? That's okay. If it wasn't the Jack of Spades, you wouldn't tell me what the card was, would you? No. All right. card at random from the pack, and I place that card into this pocket. How crazy would it be if somehow this was your card? You remember what it was? Not the Jack of Spades? Was your card. Whatever this is, in my pocket, everybody. Wait, Jack of Spades again? But didn't we just see this? Hang on, this is over here. Wait, what do you think is over here? What was your card? Pretty close. Let's take a look. Could it be? Oh my gosh. I don't know how, but in my pocket, the Jack of Hearts. Woo! Thank you. Got a bit of a trickster pun over there, that snap, right? I think that probably had something to do with it. So I work in the field of physical medicine and rehabilitation. I help patients with all types of disabilities achieve their full potential. And thank you. I really love what I do, getting to help patients through a difficult time. And actually, March is Brain Injury Awareness Month. You guys know that? Yeah. Yeah. So brain injury can take place in all different forms. At my hospital this past week, they actually had an art show. It was amazing to see different people do different types of artwork using different mediums. For myself, my medium would be deck of cards. So I pulled out from thin air. They say that cards are the poetry of content. There was clearly nothing up my very long sleeves. I know you guys are all looking to see, at least not yet anyway. Whenever I do have an opportunity to share my magic, my hope is to inspire and to show that the impossible can indeed be possible. Thank you. I have one more piece I'd like to show you guys, because I was thinking, with this show, what would I provide? What would I contribute if I had an opportunity, right? What's your name? Najat? Najat? Can you help me out? Give her a round of applause, everybody.
Najat.
See it over here. Najat, I want you to take a card out, any one you like. Take a look at it. Show it to everyone else. All right. Place it back into the pack. Take one last look at that card. Now, with that card lost into the pack, a couple cuts here, a shuffle. Now, exactly what is a brain injury? Some of you might be wondering. Well, it can take place in different forms, right? You can have a simple concussion. You can have a fall leading to a brain bleed. Sometimes people may have tumors or even strokes. But what's in common with amongst all of those things is that lives are turned upside down and inside out. And people are faced with a brand new reality. The cards are mixed together. This is a terrible mess of things. Would you agree? This is represented by the cards. You can see them in all different directions, face from back to front, others from front to back, even cards face from back to back, mixed up from entire down. A state of pure and utter chaos. But I tell my patients whenever I get a chance to do this, is that the true magic is what they do every single day with their therapists. Through the hard work, persistence, and perseverance. Watch. Going through the cards. Every single one facing back to one direction. Every single one but one card. Very sensitive. Jet, what was the card for the first time?
5 diamonds.
5 of diamonds. The impossible is possible. The 5 of diamonds. Woo! That's my time. My name is Brian Ween, the Magician MD. Thank you very much.
Brian, win, everyone.
Brian.
Thank you.
All right, our next performer has come all the way down here from the exotic land of New Jersey to perform for you this evening. That's right. I should warn you, he is a licensed sobriety tester, That's right. It'll be testing your inebriation levels right now. So I hope you are ready for that. Everyone give a round of applause for John Gasman.
Hi, everybody. I'm John Gasman. I'm from the great land of New Jersey, and it's really nice to be here in the deep South. I really appreciate it. So let me tell you, what I really do is sobriety testing. Okay, I do sobriety testing for various hotels and resorts, and for the Baltimore Hotel here, actually. So I know everybody after this show is probably, some of you anyway, are going to be going home driving a lot. So I just want to make sure, sort of like a public service announcement. Okay, so with your permission, I'd like to give you all a sobriety test. Okay, do I have your permission? You do. Oh, that's great. Okay. I know you're way in the back there. I hope you can see this table from way in the back. Let's see. I'm going to put it on the up there on this side. Can you see it?
I can see it.
So the first sobriety test that I like to give people, okay, is, now by the way, you know, the police, they're out there stopping people and making fools of them, making them walk white lines, you know, count backwards from 100, okay? So that's not what I do. So if you kind of like what I do, I want you to suggest to your governors, your respective governors, to hire me, okay? Because I need the dough, really, okay? So anyway, what we're going to do is the following. All I want you to do, does anybody have a drink? Little alcohol there? Anybody else have alcohol? Did I see you with a blue soda before? Yes, of course, a blue soda. And you had something. Okay. Well, let's pretend everybody here has had something to drink, okay? All I want you to do is follow. Well, wait a minute. Does anybody speak Spanish? Anybody speak Spanish here? You count in Spanish, don't you? Okay, of course you do. All right, so what we're going to do is this. All I want you to do is follow the yellow ball, okay? Now, that's the red ball, okay? So you're ahead of the game already, right? And that's the yellow ball. Now, I want you to count in Spanish with me, okay? As best you can, starting with uno, dos, tres, okay? All right, let's try it together. See the yellow ball? Sir, follow the yellow ball. In Spanish, together, in unison, all right? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez. Well, you guys are perfectly sober. In Spanish, you're perfectly sober, okay? So let's try it in English. Are you ready? Yeah. Follow the yellow ball in English, okay? In unison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you guys did it. You're perfectly sober. You have passed the test. Give yourself a hand. Woo, very good. Now, for the sobriety test, too, you're fantastic. I mean, you're not going to jail, folks, okay? Now, does anybody know casinos? Do you have any casinos in your states?
Yes.
We have casinos right there in Maryland, you know? Okay, and most people do know the various games of casinos, card games, okay? So, for instance, what card games do you play?
Uno.
Blackjack. Okay, so blackjack. Blackjack is also called 21, right? It's called 21. So let's try blackjack and see how sharp you actually are, okay? So, for instance, you can see up here, stand up if you need to, okay? The first card down is called what? The whole card, okay? So let's say that your whole card is this card here. Can you see it okay? Yeah. That's your whole card. And we put that down. Now the second card is the up card. All right, so let's see what that card is. And that's this card here. You see it? Now, you know, women normally stay on a hand like this because they're very conservative. Men, because they want to be a little more macho, they will hit a hand like that, okay? So let me just go here and, ma'am, what would you want to do on a hand like that? Would you stay or would you hit? You would hit, okay? And what about yourself? Stay?
I would say.
You would stay, okay. So it's really interesting because you know, you're the smartest one in the whole audience because after all, you have blackjack. Okay, congratulations. Let's give her a nice hand. Okay? Thank you very much. Very good. So the last part of the sobriety test, you guys are doing pretty well, so you don't have to stay in the hotel. The last part of the sobriety testing is what I call the dope test. The dope test, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, I meant the rope test. I meant the rope test, okay? So what we have here, checking your sobriety, is we have 3 ropes, okay? Hun, why don't you come on out and help? Okay? Come on out.
What?
So is your name Michael? What's your name? Leela, okay, I knew that. We had before. So Leela, what we have here, and now this is really for Leela, it's not a sobriety test, it's an acuity test, okay? So Leela, we have how many ropes here? 3. Take them, just make sure everything's fine. There's 3 ropes, absolutely right. So now, how many ends are on these ropes here? 6? Well, let's see. You've got the small rope, you've got the middle-sized rope, and you've got the long rope. So how many did you say? How many ends? Sobriety test, okay.
Still going.
Absolutely. So you've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is absolutely right. 6. You've got 6 ends, right? Okay, so Leela, watch very, very closely, okay? Remember, you've been driving, okay? I've stopped you. So you have to be very careful. So just remember, what happened here is, okay, we have how many ropes, sir?
6.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. And, well, I see 3 ropes here, don't you? And they're all the exact same size. So congratulations. Sounds to me like you all have passed this test. Because you see, to prove it, okay, you've got you've got the long rope, which is right here. That's the long rope here, okay? And you've got the middle-sized rope here, and you've got the medium-sized small rope right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So congratulations, folks. You are all set. Now, I just want to say, please visit New Jersey, okay? It's a wonderful state. We have some of the best-looking women in New Jersey, okay? And the most honest politicians, and of course, the lowest tolls in the entire country. So, thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how have you been doing so far? Enjoying the show? Excellent. Welcome, very, very, very much. Very good. Welcome to our magical VIP show. We have one last performer who will perform for you tonight in this secret show. You've seen him before. Our very own Ran Shine.
Oh, nice.
Encore. Encore. We're going to need some people up here. You know what? Gentlemen in orange, come on up here. Join me for the round of applause. Let's see. Come on a little bit closer. And you know what? You want here, right? Yes, girl. Right here. I'm going to tell everyone your name. Yes. Kelly, and your name? Robert. Okay. So I'm going to start off with this, with these $3.50. Layla, no, they're not big quarters, okay? All right. People say, why the number 3? Well, according to some forms of numerology, 3 is the number of mystery. And when you think about it, it makes a lot of sense because there's 3 branches of government, and it's a darn mystery on how that works, right? So here we go. I call this luck, faith, and skill. Those are the 3 techniques I'm going to use to make this miracle happen. So we're going to start with the first one, luck. If I'm lucky, that first coin will vanish. That's 1 down, 2 to go. Faith is believing in yourself. I believe that I can make the second coin vanish by tossing it in the air. And skill. Skill is something that takes months, years, decades to master. It took me 1 month to learn how to make this coin travel from here to here. That's coin number 1. Coin number 2, right there. And the third and final coin is watch right here as I shake. It will slowly materialize right there. That's 3 coins right there. Strike one. So we're going to continue with these 3 coins. Now, perception and reality is sometimes indistinguishable. And I'm about to mess with your perception and reality. Kelly and everyone, how many coins are on the table? Three. How many there? Now, if I take 1 coin, place it in my hand, how many coins does that leave on the table, everyone? All right, if I place 1 coin in my pocket, how many does that leave on the table? All right, and if I place one back, how many are on the table? So here we go. That's 1, that's 2. This coin right here, we get rid of, but then it appears right here. That's 1, 2, 3. You know what happens? So we're going to do this again. That's 1, that's 2. This coin right here goes in the pocket. And that leaves 3 again right there. Now, my friend, I'm passing you one of those coins you can choose. And I want Kelly to hold up both your hands like this. So step right there. Actually, my friend, take that, take the cap off. Smell it. Now we know who does drugs. Okay. All right. Kelly, hold this right here. Now, friends, hypothetically, you know it's impossible to place a coin in your hand, cast a shadow around it, squeeze it down to a small piece of dust right there. That piece of dust, you toss it back and forth between the palms of your hand and watch as it expand back to its original size. That same coin right here. Watch carefully. I squeeze, I toss. It's in your hand. That's right here inside there. So we're going to end where we began. Friends, how many coins are in my hand? Two. That's 2 coins. This coin right here, my friend, will get rid of it. You tell me now, how many coins are in my hand? Yes, right. That's 1, that's 2, and now they're all on. What's about to take place? No sleight of hand, no smoke, no mirrors. Just reach in the center, slide one card out. Yes, she is. Just over here. Look at it. Take it all down. Cards together. Just push together. Nice and easy. Take the card, look at it, show up. No, sorry. Yeah. Showed up. Place it back on top. Remember, I want you to watch me. Make sure I don't do anything sneaky. No sleight of hand. Okay? But my friend, there's one thing I know definitely about your card. Definitely. That it's on top of the deck. I want you to straighten up the cards. And I want you to cut the cards into 2 halves. And completely cut. Now, my friend, I want you to cut the cards the same way. Just cut them. Doesn't have to be exactly in the middle. And completely. I want you to cut the cards. Yeah, that's enough. Take all those. Now, my friend, take the cards, straighten up. Turn them face up. Good. Give them a cut. Complete the cut. All right, and you do the same thing. The reason why I'm doing it this way is so you can see that the cards are not in any particular order. And turn them face down. Turn them face down. And place your finger on top. Now, friends, we must agree. We must agree. This gentleman selected the card. If that's true, look at your neighbor and say yes.
Yes.
We must agree that he showed everyone the card but me. If that's true, look at another neighbor and say yes.
Yes.
We must agree that you placed the card back in the deck. If that's true, everyone say yes.
Yes.
We must agree that the cards was cut and mixed several times by these 3 different people several times. If that's true, say yes.
Yes.
You can tell my daddy was a preacher with that call and response. But we also must agree that I never touched the deck. If that's true. You remember I said, watch me. Did I touch the deck? But there's something I do know without a shadow of a doubt. I know that your card is the 12th card from the top. Would you believe that? No, actually, no. Actually, it's,
I believe they're all my cards.
I know how it goes.
Start over.
It goes
No.
just like this. It's disgusting.
You know what happened?
Remember they were cut.
When you move, the card moves from the 12th position to the 7th position.
Oh.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You selected the cards. Cards are shuffled and mixed. I didn't touch. Kelly, count the cards off the top one at a time, face down. Face down. One. Everyone, slow.
2, 3, 4, 5,
6. Stop. That's the 7th card. Am I correct?
Yeah.
My friend, what was your card? What was it? 5 of clubs. Turn over that 7th card. Turn it over. Hurry up.
Oh, shut up. You're a liar.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, so here we go. My friend right here. Does anyone watch any anime? I'm a big
Yes.
geek. Naruto is my favorite anime. Are you familiar with Naruto? Yes. Who's your favorite character? Sasuke. Mine is a Gaara. Okay, my friend. This what I'm about to perform for you is based on something from Naruto. Okay, reach inside, take a card, and show everyone the card. Show the people here at the table. I'll turn in my head. Okay. Place your card back. Good. Remember your card. You have a seat, my friend. Okay. So your card is somewhere here in the deck. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Naruto, they're a bunch of ninjas, and they do these things. What are they called? Sure. And hand jutsu, and that's how they do their superpowers. Okay. I want you to hold up your hand like this. Think of your card. Good. Put your hands down. Here. Right there. Is that your card? There you go. Right there. What?
VIP.
All right, let's do this. All right. The notes in the back seat on the table. If you can see, say yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. 6 cards. Red cards, black cards. Black cards, red cards. You can memorize the cards if you want. That's not important. The most important thing is the color. Black and red. You got that, friends?
Got it.
Here we go. Red, black, red, black, red, black. The cards are mixed, alternating. Black, black, black. Now all these are red.
Hell no.
Black cards go on top of the red cards. We're going to place the black cards here on my left, the red cards on my right. Watch, Kelly, to verify. Black, 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 red, red, black. Correct?
Yes.
Red, black. Red, black, red, black, red, black. Alternate. Black, 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 and all
Fuck,
these
man.
red cards. Third time's the charm. Third time is mystery. Face up. And for those skeptics and those who can't see in the back, follow along. Black, red, black, red, black, red. Can we agree that they're mixed up? Faced up. Red, 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 and all these are black, right? Wait for a moment. I got something for you. I'm gonna try it. How many people are familiar with the Myers-Briggs personality assessment? The Myers-Briggs personality assessment. I am an ENTJ, which means I'm an extrovert, intuitive, thinking, judgmental person. Judgmental in a good way, not in a bad way. To the point where I have a good sense of judgment based on my instinct. And I like to try this every time I get an opportunity to perform. Because once again, this is no smoke, no mirrors or anything. This is just my intuition, And we're going to use this die here. My friend, can you show everyone the dies? Show all 6 sides. Okay? Great. Now, in a moment, you're going to place the die in this cup, and you're going to cover it with your hand. Okay? I'm going to turn around. I'm even going to take off my glasses. Okay? Make sure I don't cheat. And let me know when he's ready. Ready?
Yes.
I'm not going to even look at you. Just answer these questions honestly. What month were you born?
Me?
Yes.
July.
What day?
24th.
Oh, 4 plus 2 is a 6. Your number is a 6. Am I correct? Then you're supposed to put it in the guy. Where did you find this guy?
Drop it, right?
You're supposed to place it in here.
I was ready to drop it. All right, on cue.
No, you do it whenever you want.
Come on, drop it.
You gonna drop it? I'm gonna drop it now.
You might want to give it to somebody else.
I'm still ready. Ready?
Is he ready?
Yes.
Is it in the cup?
It's in the cup.
Who put it in the cup? Did you or no?
It was a collaboration.
Did you look at the number? Did you look at the number?
No.
Show him the number.
These guys.
Got it. You sure? How many siblings do you have? One sibling? So it's you, your sibling, your parents. Your number is 4, if I'm correct. Yeah, show me one.
Yeah, that's correct.
Give it to her. You got it? Yeah. Did you look at it? Yeah. Show the gentleman next to you. I'm going to ask you some questions. And I want you to answer. You can either tell the truth or lie in each question. It's up to you.
I thought you were alive.
You ready? Do you like snakes? Yes or no?
Yes.
You tell the truth or lie. Taller people, over or under when you put it on. Last time I said someone, they said under, someone shouted, "You're a demon." Have you ever cheated? At a game.
No.
Yes, all right, so your number's 5, am I correct? Yes, am I correct? Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
All right, my friend, you can do something different. Okay? No, that's just sitting waiting. All right, you can stay where you are. I'm going to pass you the die.
Pass me the dice. Pass me the dice.
Okay, what's your finest dude? Come here.
I will. I want to see what you're capable of.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm loving this. Put your cell phone down in the pocket, my friend. What's your name? Nigel. You're gonna take the die like this, right? Hold on. You're gonna roll it around in your hand.
Okay.
You're gonna stop holding it flat like this, not like this. We want it flat, like that. You're not gonna look at the number. You're not gonna show anyone. It's a double-blind study. I'm gonna turn this way. Close my eyes. Let me know when you're ready, Nigel. I'm gonna tell everyone what I'm gonna do. Did you look at the number? Please don't. This is gonna take place. I'm gonna close my eyes, go into a trance, leave my body, go into his hand, peek at that number, and come back and tell you what it is. Hold it flat, Nigel. I'm back. Nigel, don't move. Did you feel me inside your hand?
Yeah.
That would have been creepy. When I closed my eyes, I went into a trance. I went inside your hand, peeked at the number. I saw the number 4. Take a look at it. Tell everyone if I'm correct.
I give it to you, bro. Hands down.
All right, friends.
That's crazy.
Let's do this.
Hey, yo.
Shuffle. Any way you want. Did you have enough? You want some more?
Yeah.
All right, good. You shuffle. Okay. All right. Can we agree that is the 8 of hearts? Can we agree, everyone?
Yes.
I want you to keep the eye on the 8 of hearts. Okay, Kelly? What is your name again?
Robert.
Robert. All right. That is the 5 of hearts, right? I want you to place your finger on top of the 5 of hearts. 5 of hearts, 8 of hearts.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Turn over that card right there.
Wow.
8 of hearts right there. And this is just nothing but the 4 of hearts right there. All right, here we go. We're going to end with this last one. Let's get someone. Let's get the young lady here. Just take one. Okay. Show it a little high so everyone can see. And I'm going to turn around so these people can see. Okay. All right. Did everyone see the card? Say yes?
Yes.
Let's place the card back, young lady. Layla, right? All right, good. All right. You remember your card. All right, so this is I want you to look up here. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Point to a spot on the table. Right here. Good. Layla. 8 of diamonds. No, I know. No.
Anyway, man, let's go.
Point to a spot on the table. Right here. Right there. All right. 2 of diamonds. That was the card. Okay. All right. I want you to hold up your hand like this. I want you to hold up your hand just like this. 2 of diamonds. Place your hand on top of my bowl. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Lift up your hands. Layla, say go.
Oh.
That is my time. My name is Nate Shine.
Maybe shine, everyone. Everyone, thank you so much for coming here tonight. Don't forget to give us a 5-star review and mention Randy's name in your review.
And that's Rand_Magic on Instagram. Rand_Magic. Thank you.
Give us a follow.
That was so good. What?
Thank you so much for coming tonight.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you want to go to the restaurant here.
Yeah. Everybody here.
Small audience.
Today actors.
All right, so let's put it on here.
I'll take a picture of it. Thank you for coming.
Let's see what it looks like. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's the light.
Oh, it's just a light. Yeah. Oh, you're dumb.
Oh, it's good.
Oh my God.
Maybe you were running the
You still got the gum in your mouth.
It looked like we were still recording.
Are you coming tomorrow? I like that.
Thank you for coming tonight.
I don't know.
What was it like growing up with Ricky?
I don't know. You know what? Could be. I don't know. Could be.
You guys are great.
Well, thank you so
So
much.
much.
Thank you for coming. See you tomorrow.
Yes.
Awesome. Go take those.
Oh, that's no, I
You're right. Exercise.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go back.